There is a possibility that the Federal Reserve of the United States will acquire XRP and the Ripple system over the next few days, which might result in a significant disruption to the current state of the financial landscape. It is possible that this action will involve banning any retail purchases of XRP and utilizing the tools developed by Ripple Labs in order to replace the existing financial system. This is evidenced by the recent actions made by Ripple, particularly their significant buyback of XRP, which demonstrates how quickly these events are occurring. Ripple Labs has begun a buyback of roughly 1 billion XRP from its existing supply, according to a report that was published just one day ago. The fact that Ripple has taken such a significant move reflects the company's commitment to strengthening and consolidating XRP's position. In the following segment of our video, I will disclose the projected price at which the Federal Reserve of the United States of America would consider repurchasing XRP. There is substantial evidence that backs up these views. Please continue to check back as we will be providing additional information regarding this possibly revolutionary development in the world of global finance and cryptocurrency. A big thumbs up would be greatly appreciated before we get started. In order to become a member of our community, you must first click the like button, then subscribe, and then enable alerts. A growing number of people in the financial sector are beginning to acknowledge that the suggestion made by the Federal Reserve of the United States to potentially acquire XRP and work closely with Ripple Labs is a significant move. A significant amount of attention has been paid to the news. The recent declaration made by Ripple Labs regarding their intention to purchase over 1 billion XRP from the market has further stoked speculation around the possibility of a partnership between Ripple Labs and the Federal Reserve. This revelation, on the other hand, would not come as a surprise to those who have been keeping a close eye on the developments. The Federal Reserve has already expressed its interest in this field, and there are even papers that discuss it. Quite a few people believe that this move is a clear indication of a significant shift in the market. Several analysts, such as those from Blood or CPS, have expressed their belief that this may be a significant indication that the value of XRP is about to increase. The intention of the Federal Reserve to deploy Ripple's XRP as a worldwide payment method is discussed by an analyst from Google, who is included in this group. Furthermore, a Ripple buyback scheme is incorporated into this structure. Within the context of its overarching strategy, Ripple intends to repurchase XRP through the use of this scheme. This appears to be an attempt to transfer XRP from ordinary investors to banks and institutional investors, with the goal of consolidating its value and utility in the hands of significant financial actors. As a result of Ripple's actions and the possibility that the Federal Reserve may be involved in adjusting the environment of XRP, as well as the tight contact that exists between Ripple Labs and the Federal Reserve, a substantial cooperation has been increasingly apparent. Because of the close relationships that exist between these two organizations, it is possible that XRP will eventually be further integrated into the mainstream financial system. In fact, one story even headlined it, "Federal Reserve collaborates with Ripple XRP for integration." It is possible that XRP might reach a price of $110,000 according to Ripple. My worldview underwent a huge shift as a result of this statement, which prompted me to conduct extensive investigation and discover an intriguing idea concerning buybacks. Among the various hypotheses that pertain to the Bitcoin sector, this is among the most persuasive. The modern world, with all of its ideas and suggestions, is an excellent fit for the circumstance that we are currently in. The buyback notion proposed by the Val Hills is even more bold when taken to its full extent. This argues that governments should purchase all of the XRP that is currently available from retail investors at a price that has been fixed in advance. According to the statement made by Vanley of Val Hill Capital, which is an incredible $37,500 for each token. This comes as a reaction to the managing director of Val Hill Capital's request that the Federal Reserve take into consideration the possibility of repurchasing XRP at a stunning price of $35,000 per token. The calculation for this number is accomplished by dividing the entire assets of XRP by the total wealth of the globe. The supply was the cause of this remarkable valuation at the recording price of $60. However, this concept shows that the whole potential worth of XRP is not restricted to $350,000. Currently, the estimate is $50,000. The financial industry is becoming increasingly aware of the potential that XRP possesses, which is a significant step forward and a signal of this growing understanding. Because of this, you will be able to watch the updates as they occur in this particular segment of our documentaries. There is a video that will be played that provides a more in-depth explanation of this concept and how it impacts investors in XRP. It is a persuasive argument, especially considering that it is consistent with reports that have already been published, that the price prediction for XRP is between $50,000 and $60,000, derived from a number of trustworthy news sources. Once upon a time, Forbes, a credible business news source that is well known for its verifiable facts, published an article that said that XRP would replace Bitcoin and reach $59,472. Even though it was removed so quickly, the piece caused a great amount of controversy. There was a substantial amount of conjecture on the reasons for its publishing, particularly in light of the fact that Microsoft's Bing was involved. The excitement that is resonating with the research of various major specialists is heightened by the fact that Google's chatbot, GPT, has a figure of 59 for SE2, which is more accurate than a round sum such as an amount of $60,000. According to these researchers, XRP has the potential to surpass Bitcoin and could even reach or even surpass $60,000 in value. On the other hand, the story is not even close to being finished. It is anticipated by the research that the S&P alone will be able to permit approximately $1.20 quadrillion in the futures market, which will necessitate an XRP price of approximately $10,000. Ripple's recent foray into global swaps and futures markets, which was accomplished in conjunction with a number of major financial institutions like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, BlackRock, and others. In order to accommodate these massive volumes in the futures market, Ripple has made a strategic move that has been strategically considered. According to cautious estimates and statistics, over 19 central banks have stated that they have purchased XRP, which confirms that it has the potential to experience a significant growth in value. However, even these numbers could be in the wrong. Discovering that central banks have purchased XRP for a total of 9.4 billion euros is a shocking development. On the other hand, this is just the beginning for the entire world, since over 30 countries are now working toward the establishment of their very own central banks. The presence of digital currencies directly on the XRP ledger in a total of 45 countries, which are serving 19 central banks that have already invested in XRP, is indicative of a future in which the XRP ledger might be deployed on a worldwide scale. Imagine the volume of the transactions that take place in each country, which might potentially make it possible to facilitate more than 1.20 quadrillion transactions every single month. In addition to everything we have experienced or talked about in the past, the XRP ledger now extrapolates to 20 to 30. As many as 45 countries. To process all of the data, the XRP ledger is used. This scenario is founded on facts, despite the fact that it appears to be highly implausible. The Federal Reserve has already begun discussions with Ripple Labs in order to enable and repurchase XRP. The primary goal of these discussions is to surpass the nations of the United Kingdom. While the United States, Brazil, Russia, and India are actively communicating with Ripple, they are doing so because they do not want to fall behind China and South Africa in the competition for business. It is well known that the RippleNet system is quite pricey. It is essential to take note of the fact that the majority of British countries have already become formal partners of Ripple Labs, which is a demonstration of their hurry to deploy the XRP ledger and the RippleNet system. Privacy, decentralization, and efficacy are aspects that are crucial to consider. The Federal Reserve uses measurements that are comparable to these. Since the Federal Reserve is reiterating its commitment to technological superiority, there is an increasing demand for XRP. Both the demand for XRP and its significance as a significant player in the global market are intensifying. XRP is becoming increasingly important. I believe that there will be additional buybacks in the future, despite the fact that we have already witnessed some buybacks. The value of the financial system needs to expand. Activities carried out not just by Ripple but also by a great number of other financial institutions, all of which are interested in purchasing XRP on a more extensive scale. Now, it is important to bear in mind that I am not a certified financial counselor and that the material that is presented in these films is solely intended to be educational and amusing. On the other hand, I always recommend to viewers that